Okay, in this short video, I'm going to just go over the capabilities of the Red Flag Fraud Examiner Toolbox version 3.1.1.0. Right out of the box, you have the ability to load a data file, choose some Excel tools, or read the README file. README file will discuss how to use all the different aspects of the tool. README file can be toggled just by pressing the README button. The load data file, you can choose a file to load. We're going to load some California COVID statistics. And with that, we can choose a duplicates tool. The duplicates tool will show you how many times every number that appears more than once shows up. The first one being the statistical mode. It occurs the most, 27 times the number 1. These columns can be sorted ascendingly or descendingly by either column. The Benford's tool will show you Benford's distribution on the first 3 digits, Benford's third digit. At any time, you can save the Benford distribution chart as an image, save it in the client's folder, give it a unique name, save it for future reference, or to include in an examination file if you need to. 192 records were scanned, and if there was negative data, it would appear here. It would give you the opportunity to run all these tools on the negative data set. The newer statistical tools that have been added will show you quite a bit of information as to what's in the file. The total subject count, 33,785, is the number of, in this case, COVID deaths in the data set. The range is between 1 and 996. The mean is 176. The median is 615. The standard deviation is 268. Now the odd and even counts are broken out. The odd number of digits, 109, composing of 56% of the data set, to 83 even, or 43% of the data set. And to dig in a little further, we can dig into the orders of magnitude in the data set. Now the 0 magnitude is 10 to the 0 power, so it shows the numbers between 1 and 9. There's 77 of those. 10 to the first power is 1. 10 to the first power is 10. So it shows the digits between 10 and 99. There's 47 of those. And 10 squared is 100. It shows the number of digits between 100 and 999. So if you add these up, it will equal the total records scanned, as well as if you add up the positive and negative digits, it should add up to the total records scanned. At any time, you can reset the tools, load another data file. We'll choose one with some negative data. It gives you the opportunity here to choose the negative data set and run each tool on the negative data set. This is a small data set, only 5 records. The statistical numbers are probably meaningless on such a small data set. The orders of magnitude are spread out across 3 orders of magnitude. And if you dig into it a little further, you can open up some Excel tools. This tool will let you browse any Excel file just to browse it quickly without having to open it in Excel. You can open it right here in the console. You can browse through the table. You can also load a file that you have to pre-set up with 2 rows of data that you wish to get a correlation on. You place the two rows of data of equal columns in rows 2, 3, or 4. Calculate correlation coefficient. It will tell you the correlation coefficient right here between these two data sets. So that about covers the functionality of the tool. Again, you can reset all the tools. The relative risk score is a relative risk score, which means by itself it means nothing. But if you run the tool on a number of different data sets within the same exam, and you have a number of risk scores between 10 and 20, and another risk score maybe of 50 or 80, relatively speaking, the higher risk score might designate a higher risk file. That's really all it's used for. It's relative. By itself, it doesn't tell you anything. And remember, this is just a tool. It doesn't determine fraud, whether fraud has been committed or not. It basically tells you if there's suspicious data that does not conform to Benford's expected distribution of a natural set of numbers. And with the additional tools, it allows you to dig into the data set to see why you have variations in Benford's. Most of the time, these are explainable. So that about covers the functionality of the new tool, the newest version. Thank you again for watching.